Hello from Arizona. My name's Cal and I want to welcome you to Tuff Trails. Okay guys, in this episode, this is part 5 of our affordable off-road series. And in this episode, what we're going to talk about specifically is more of the capabilities of the Geo Tracker and the Suzuki Sidekick. We're going to go out and we're going to hit some trails. And in those trails, we're going to hit hills, we're going to go up hills, we're going to go down hills, we're going to hit some sand, we're going to hit some mud, we're going to have some river and water crossings in there, and we're going to run a little bit at night. Let's see what these lights look like. When it comes time to decide on your next vehicle, or if you're going to get a Suzuki Sidekick or a Geo Tracker, or if you're going to find something else, it's important that at least you know you have an alternative, an affordable alternative. Not only are these inexpensive still, you know, by today's standards, they're also quite cost effective to fix them up. Very, very affordable. You know, parts for these things are easy to find, and wheels and tires. You have to remember that the big guys with the Jeeps and stuff, they want 37s. So you know what they're doing? They're flooding the market with their old 33s that we can pick up off of Craigslist cheap as hell, including their wheels. Some of the old Jeeps have the 5 on 5.5 bolt hole pattern in their wheels, and you can use those and pick them up off of Craigslist. Buy them with wheels and tires right already on them, mount them on there, and away you go at a fraction of the cost, okay? Seat covers aren't expensive, parts aren't expensive for these little guys. They're good on gas, they're lightweight, they're easy to work on, and it may be the right choice for you. Watch this episode and find out. All right, here we go. So usually whenever we start out on an adventure, we always find a wash somewhere, and our first surface or terrain that we need to deal with is sand, lots and lots of sand. One of the advantages of the Geo Tracker and the Suzuki Sidekick is that they're so lightweight. They're so lightweight that they get up on top of that sand, and you can pick up some speed and just jam down those washes and stuff and have a good time. And we use a lot of wider tires. Most of the tires that you're going to see on any of our rigs are 12.5 wides, 33 12.5s. But because we're so light, even the skinnier tires like a 10.5 is not going to have a problem. So just take a look and watch these guys work themselves down this wash right here. What happens is we'll find an interesting looking trail that leads off with a wash somewhere. We have no idea where it goes, but that's what we're doing. That's the point of the adventure, is exploring new places. There's a couple of units that we're using today. Now usually what happens is you get out there on a trail somewhere, okay, and you don't know what to expect on this trail, and you're really faced with a decision. Either you figure out how to get around that obstacle, breach that obstacle, or just turn the hell around and find another way. So what we're doing here is this is just some trail runs. It's a new trail, we've never been on it before, and we're just following it and see where it goes. It's pretty interesting, lots of dips and loops and turns and spins. And it, as usual, ends to a hill. If you're into off-roading anywhere at all, the number one thing that your vehicle needs to be able to do, as far as its capabilities, it has to be able to climb hills and come down hills, okay? You gotta be able to go up and you gotta be able to go down. That's the biggest thing that you need in whatever vehicle you decide to choose.
going up there?
Cameraman's a little concerned with this hill,
climb down
as you can tell.
There, boy. Yeah, good thing I got my insurance. I'm gonna wait right here until you guys get all the way to the top. Let me know when we're clear.
Alright, you might want to come up to at least right up here where you can kind of stop and watch us, okay?
Okay, therefore. No way.
Throughout this episode, you're going to hear me comment on the advantage of the weight of the Geo Tracker, the Suzuki Sidekick. The weight is one of the biggest advantages these things have.
Holy shit.
A lot of times on these trails now, we run into some areas that we consider to be technical trails, which you're going to see here in a few minutes, or a few seconds actually.
Very nice.
Situations like this, you got to learn how to pick your lines.
I gotta walk this one.
See how he splits that line right there? Keeps the vehicle level, keeps his tires flat, more contact with the surface of the ground. All of our trail rigs are all automatic transmissions is what they are. I actually prefer automatic transmissions for climbing. You just drop the transmission in low and you put your transfer case in 4-wheel low and you let her go and you just climb anything you want to climb. Okay, now this hill was featured earlier in this series, but this is probably one of the toughest hills or the steepest incline that I would take a Geo Tracker up. We weren't prepared for this. We didn't air tires down or anything. So it's real critical here that you maintain your speed and keep it moving. Don't stop, but don't accelerate because you're going to break that traction. Don't lose your traction.
How does it look from there? Look good?
So you can see this guy coming up right now, and his tires they want to slip, but he's right at the perfect speed, and he's got that grip that he needs. He hits that little shelf, and he's home free. Now remember, everything that goes up must come down. So here's the other side of the hill, which is just about as steep as the side that we came up on. Again, put in low and 4-wheel low. Keep your foot on the brake and just roll down the hill. You'll be fine. A lot of times your engine's going to carry you, but keep your foot close to that brake. If you notice the terrain here, it's real slippery. You don't want to start sliding. Though a Geo Tracker at 2,500 pounds is less likely to slide than a heavier vehicle like a 5,000 pound, Wrangler or Root car. Damn. It's really impressive how these little guys handle this rough terrain.
Man, we're gonna need brakes after this. Be careful right here. Felt my back tires rubbing.
Wow. Shit, don't go too far, probably I'm not gonna make it. You have to pull me or something.
Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Time to get wet.
All right, let's see it.
Look at this beautiful oasis in the desert. This is beautiful here. And once again, these lightweight Geo Trackers, Suzuki Sidekicks, they don't have any problem even through the water. You know, they're not sinking down. They're not really disturbing the bed. They're not having any issues with any of the slippery rocks right over the top. It's amazing. All right, now that they're all cleaned up, let's go find some mud.
Oh, man.
We don't get a lot of rain in Arizona, but when we do, we take advantage of it and go find as many mud puddles as we can just to test our equipment out. Once again, the lightweight of the Suzuki Sidekick, we rarely have an issue with any of the mud holes either.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh. I don't know. Man, like nothing. That's a freaking tank right there. It's daytime.
Is it working?
Like daytime. Really good.
Wow. Wait till the sun, let that sun goes down. We're out far enough now. It's going to be pitch dark. You'll be able to see how good these lights are.
So here we go. It's actually kind of dark outside. The camera's picking up the sun or the dusk real easy there.
It's not a bad little trail. It's not a mud hole.
What we're doing here is we're chasing mud puddles at night, and we're running and testing our off-road lights.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This one looks dangerous. Let's see what happens. Kind of deep. Bottom part.
It'll get a little darker here in a little bit, and you'll be able to see how much these lights really illuminate. There's a couple of scenes like that.
Okay, I remember this. This is a fucked up little walk right here. Just go slow on this one because if you're gonna, if my weld is gonna break in that shot, this is where you're gonna break it at.
I want to point out also that these are open diffs on both these units right here. No pause attractions here, no lockers.
No problem. Yep, you make it really good.
You know, it's one of those fucked up things that's a twist in your Suzuki, you know, you left and right and shit.
As we start to wrap this up now, I just want to let you know that there were no Suzuki Sidekicks or Geo Trackers harmed during the filming of this episode.
Oh man, I saw the tires spinning a little bit.
Hope this episode has shown you some of the capabilities of this little Suzuki Sidekick Geo Tracker. You might consider one in the future, or if you got one, you might consider fixing it up. We've got one more episode to go in this series, and in that series we're going to talk about fixing them up. How about that? As he shows off his light, he's about to show off his light, right? Here we go. I just want to thank you guys for watching our videos and supporting the channel, and I hope you benefit from it, and I hope you get something from it, and I just want to thank you very much. Thanks, guys.